Well, this sweet ride here knows, oh, not him.
No,
this ride knows, not that he's not sweet, knows how to stop traffic when it's out in the community.
You know what? It's both. We both stop traffic. Here to wet your whistle, Urbana's Market in the Square and Nitro Cup, which I can assume is the thing I'm on. Warren Thomas with UBA, Will Newton and Grant Garland, owners of Nitro Cup, are with us. Don't even need training wheels for this thing.
No,
it's
you
perfect.
don't. Well, we are excited because it's time for the Urbana's Market in the Square. It's
We're back.
Yep. Took a little break over the winter holiday.
Just the 1 week. So we are right back on track, and we will be every week this year from now until May.
Wow. And this is one of the many vendors that you'll find at the market. So let's talk Nitro Cup. How long have you guys been selling coffee on wheels?
How long have we been doing this?
I think this is year 2, going into year 3.
Nice.
So it's fairly new to the community.
You just have like a coffee pot inside this thing, and then when someone wants it, how does the whole thing work? Talk to us.
Sure. We brew this coffee a lot like beer brewers would in kegs. So it's pressurized, and so we have a kegerator setup going on here.
Interesting.
Let's do it. Let's
could we pour a cup? I'm get this out of the way.
Your coffee.
And can I stay on the bike while you're doing that? Is there any
you
sort
can.
Is this a bell, by the way?
Oh, here it is. So what is special about cold coffee, like the Nitro Cup style of coffee?
Grant, you want to tell them?
Yeah, so we cold brew the coffee, which is going to cut a lot of bitterness and acidity out of it. And then we infuse it with nitrogen, which also kind of cuts more bitterness out. It's just a really smooth cup of coffee, which is why it's running
You just said infuse it with nitrogen, didn't you?
Infuse it with nitrogen, and it's just as hard as it sounds.
Is that what just happened here on the second side?
Yeah.
The nitrogen infusion?
Yeah, so it's we pressurize the coffee in kegs, like I said, and it's kind of a long process. It's a bit of a secret too.
Oh.
And so we infuse it with nitrogen. It goes under a lot of pressure, and that dissolves into the water, and that's what gives it that kind of thick mouthfeel.
What else can we infuse with nitrogen? This is fascinating.
There's some famous beers that you may know that do
are
the same
nitrogen
process.
infused.
Ice cream, I've heard of
ice cream does nitrogen. It's kind of all the rage. It's pretty exciting. They have quite the following at the market. They're everyone's first stop, particularly our vendors as well. The vendors will get kind of antsy if they're not there about half an hour before setup because the vendors are waiting to get their
Do you let them ride the bike?
No.
Not everyone.
Just Grant here.
Yes, actually. Look, no hands.
Talk to me about the froth there on the top there, because this looks super creamy and like you don't even need to add cream.
It looks like beer.
Tell them, Grant.
Yeah, so that's just the nitrogen. It's going to just trick your tongue into not, like I said, detecting the natural bitterness that occurs in coffee.
So do you have flavors of coffee? Because I know a lot of people have, like, caramel or hazelnut.
We have one blend right now that just pairs really nicely with the nitrogen, but we've talked about doing all kinds of different stuff. You asked earlier if we could do like tea.
Sure.
That's kind of a thing that I've seen.
Huh.
Can you put like whipped cream and chocolate and ice and stuff in there?
You could do all that, but I think this is good enough. You don't need to do all that.
It is good. I was just drinking some earlier. I'm not generally a coffee guy, but apparently I am a nitrogen guy.
Yeah. Now, you're at the indoor market, but being on wheels, I'm guessing you can go multiple places. So where can people find you if they're not around on a Saturday morning?
We're sometimes hard to find, but if you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all that, if we're going to be out, we'll post.
And you literally, like, someone gets on the bike and just rides around neighborhoods like the ice cream man, and then all the kids run out of their house and have to change?
Kind of.
Tell me a little more about that process.
Yeah, they have been known to use a pickup truck to take it from place to place, especially with the weather and things.
Again, that's kind of a secret thing we don't talk about.
All sorts of secrecy, sure.
Nice.
And they've got a new line of apparel out as well. So Grant and Will are both showing those off. They've got beanie hats as well and a few other things, shirts and things. Their Instagram is full of Will's dog wearing the apparel.
Yeah, got my dog to wear a hat.
Which is always cool.
Is the gear also nitrogen infused?
No. Just love.
Just love. I love it. Well, this is definitely something you all love and are passionate about. So cool. Great. One of the only Nitro Cup coffees around Central
Is this a unique thing to our area?
It's starting to
pick up?
Yeah, we had heard about it happening kind of on both coasts and wanted to figure it out for ourselves, and it's kind of nice being the first ones to bring us down.
Yeah, be the
And the seat is nice and comfortable too, by the way.
He's keeping it warm for you.
Yes, I am.
All right, market starts Saturday. What time?
Saturday, 8 to noon.
8 to noon. There's a look at the website. website with all the information as well as some of the other vendors you may find. We'll connect you at ciLiving.tv.